Hello everyone, welcome back to the Paul Atelier. So I hope all of you are doing well. Today I'm going to be sharing with you a few vintage brooches, and they are from the 1950s to the 1980s period. I'm starting with my homage to Pretty in Pink, which is one of my all-time favorite movies. So I've always been looking out for that sort of a floral porcelain brooch, which Molly Ringwald wore in that movie. She wore it quite a lot. And also a pair of porcelain earrings with the roses on it. And I've been looking out for it for quite some time, so I was very excited to get it. This brooch came from the UK, and then this pair of earrings is a modern piece which I think is handmade and also from the UK. So this brooch is from the 1980s period, and I'm matching it together with this dress. This is a modern dress, and I got it recently. I really wanted to get it because it's made up of cotton, and it was too large for me, so I got my tailor to tailor it down, and I'm really glad I got it because in our weather it's really humid, so anything that is made up of cotton is very welcome, very comfortable, and I thought it would match together with this brooch. It will really have that contrast of color. I'm also featuring this hair clip that I got recently. So this one is handmade in Latvia, but I was a little bit disappointed because I thought, I was under the impression that the hair clip is made up of clay. I hope that you stay with me till the end of the video. If you have been following my channel, you know that I not only collect accessories, but I always love to show you how I style it. For this next one, I'm featuring this beautiful coral brooch from the 1950s. So I actually have one which is similar in design, but that one is smaller and it has seen some wear and tear. So I was very happy to get this because this is a new old stock, meaning to say that it is new, it has never been worn before, but it's old stock because it is from that time period. So I was very excited to get this, and I always love 1950s brooches because they tend to be so much more feminine in design, very delicate, with the white enamel and also the gold vermeil in a swirly kind of a design. And I'm matching it together with my coral pair of earrings, also with a gold swirly kind of a design. I've always loved coral because it has got a very soft peachy kind of a color to it, and I'm matching it today together with this sort of a baby blue undertone, and then it has an overlay of coral lace in the shape and form of some flowers. It is accentuated with some blue eyelet as well. So I really love this dress, even though it is a little bit too tight for me. I don't really like dresses to be too tight fitting. However, I brought it out because I felt that it would match together with this brooch really beautifully. This is the newest one that I have in my collection in terms of time period. So this one, I actually ordered it from Latvia. They are very talented, and this is a Baltic amber. I've always wanted to collect an amber brooch, and I was actually looking out for the usual orangey colored amber brooch, and then I came across this butterscotch color and I fell in love with it because I think partially it sort of reminds me of mutton fat jade, and that's exactly why I'm pairing it together with my yellow jade earrings. I've recently done a video on my yellow jade collection, so if you've missed that, I'll be linking it towards the end as well. So this one was just nice for me. It is, as I mentioned, a Baltic amber, and this is a modern piece, but they made it to look like it's a vintage piece with some sort of like a rustic, coppery or burnt copper kind of a look to it. I'm also wearing it together with this very chinoiserie top. This is made up of linen and it's sort of in a pistachio green color. I'm matching it together with this very dark green colored bangle, and I'm very glad to be able to add this to my collection because I've got quite a bit of yellow jade and mutton fat jade, so I feel that this would really match together with it. I'm also wearing this. This is a modern bobo hairband. You can see that it is featuring a rosette and it's in a yellow color, so I thought it would match really well together with this whole ensemble. On my video, as always, I always love to showcase how I style them. There is no written rule for it. It's really up to you and your imagination. For example, this Baltic amber is very Western, but I'm wearing it together with a very chinoiserie sort of a dress. I almost gave this dress away, and I'm so glad that I checked again before I got rid of my clothes, because I do give away my clothes to the church once in a while so that I can clear out the clutter, and this was one of them that I'm really glad I kept because it's made up of silk chiffon and it's sort of having like a 1970s vibe to it. And then I decided that it would go really well together with this rose quartz brooch, and then I really like how the design of it is. That is exactly why I love vintage brooches, because they're so much more feminine and so much more delicately made. It also reminds me kind of the aesthetics of the coral brooch that I showcased earlier. So as I mentioned, it's very delicately made, and it features a very large piece of rose quartz in an oval cabochon, and then it's surrounded by very tiny seed pearls, and then it's the hardware of it is sort of like a burnt copper kind of a look, almost similar to the burnt copper kind of a look of the amber brooch that I showcased earlier. So for this particular one, I'm just wearing it together with just a simple pair of pearl earrings, and I'm wearing it together with my rose quartz bracelet to match together with the brooch. I think it has a very soft aesthetic to it. So for example, if I'm wearing a dress such as this, which has got a very soft subdued color, I don't think a very strong brooch would complement it, because you have to look at the aesthetics of the dress. It's extremely feminine, very soft and flowy, and with a silk chiffon. So I decided that this brooch really would complement this dress because it has the same feminine, very soft and delicate kind of a vibe to it. So I hope that you're enjoying this video. If you are, please don't forget to like, share and subscribe, and I will be featuring one last brooch before the end of this video, so stay tuned. The final one that I have to showcase in this video is this pair of pearl and lapis earrings, which I got recently, as well as this brooch. I thought it would match really well, so I'm wearing this sort of like a baby doll kind of a dress with a Peter Pan collar, and the collar is completely encrusted with sequins all around it. This is a vintage. I'm pretty sure this is probably from the 1960s to the 1970s. I got this pair of earrings recently because I was very enamored by a pair of earrings that Princess Kate was wearing. With hers was opal plus lapis. So I ordered this one, which is pearls plus lapis, and I thought it would go really well with this brooch, which I actually ordered before the earrings. And it's a cloisonne brooch, so the lady is wearing some sort of like a lapis colored headgear. There is a flower on it and a butterfly, so you know that if there is anything to do with a butterfly theme, I would get it. I think my collection of butterfly brooches is growing, so that's exactly why I got this as well. So this is the end of the video. So thank you so very much for staying with me and for watching, and I hope that you enjoyed looking at all these different brooches as I enjoyed showcasing them and styling them for you. If you like to see more of these type of brooches video and how I style them, I've done quite a few of them, so I'll link the playlist towards the end. Thank you so much, and I'll see you again in my next video. Goodbye.